The Menominee tribe's history is recorded back 10,000 years. They resided in Wisconsin, parts of Michigan, and parts of Illinois. In the 1950s, the tribe actually experienced a threat to its very existence because of the federal act called the Menominee Termination Act, which stopped federal support of the tribe. The tribe suffered divisions of its culture and language because of political, economic, and social outside factors. In terms of the language, there is one historical document written by a non-native, Mr. Walter Hoffman, where he points out 400 vocabulary words of the printed Menominee language in 1893. According to the site Ethnologue, the remaining fluent users of the Menominee language are only about 35 people that are all over the age of 50. In addition to those fluent speakers, there are 65 semi-speakers of the language. According to Meg Jones in her article, Menominee Tribe Makes an Effort to Keep Language Alive, the use of the Menominee language drastically declined when the tribe children were made to assimilate by being sent to boarding schools where they were expected to only learn and speak English. Economically, the tribe leaders had to speak English in order to deal with Congress or in order to trade. A major contributing factor to Menominee language loss comes from the assimilation. Additionally, when the generations that were in charge at the time of the tribe's economic welfare had to deal with Congress and with traders, they were forced into ensuring they could speak the language which stood for economic survival or advantage, English. According to the tribe's own website, the tribe has a hope that Congress will assist them in restoring the reservation and county into a place where half its 8,700 members can return and be able to participate in culture, educational, economic, housing, occupational, and other restorative opportunities, which are stated by Meg Jones in her article, Menominee Tribe Makes an Effort to Keep Language Alive. They also hope to teach the younger generations the Menominee language. As ELL and bilingual students come through the American classrooms of today, what notions about their first language are they bringing into the classroom? Will they be trying to assimilate quickly into English because they perhaps will have been told by relatives, neighbors, or friends that the sooner they learn the English language, the sooner they will take advantage of the economic and social advantages that this country has to offer? What will I, as a teacher, contribute to the overall sentiment of learning a second language while limiting the use of their first language? Perhaps in an effort to preserve their cultural pride, I may ensure to give them projects where they will use English and their primary language to express their heritage and background as they learn the curriculum concepts. In other words, I can think of good products that conform to the curriculum but express students' heritage in an effort not to guide them away from their cultural connections. It was interesting to learn about the Menominee language and the tribe itself. Overall, the way the people were dispersed, assimilated, and left in social and economic shambles does not surprise me. I think this is the story of many American Indian tribes across the country. We chose to do this tribe and their language because they are so close to Illinois. I can honestly say that I would like to visit the Menominee County one day. If allowed to as a tourist, I would like to visit their towns. I don't expect to learn everyone's language, but to see a people interact in their own original language really is an enjoyable sight and music to my ears. Truly, I did not know about this language until I worked on this language project. To a certain extent, I will, as an educator, be responsible for helping a first language stay relevant, or I may help chip away at its life. This may be dependent on my attitude and classroom practices.